94 verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?
So, on their laws, the laws go against God's laws. This is Babylon, which is America, is the throne of iniquity.
Right.
Read this again.
Shall the throne of iniquity.
A throne. Who sits on the throne? A king. What do we call the kings today in America? Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5, right? And I want Numbers 15. Because we need to hold by a dress code or civil laws. How are we supposed to dress as a people?
Bring it out.
Let's get this. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
Now, this law, my brother John, this law, you can see it every day
Right.
being broken, right? Read.
The woman shall not wear.
Now this is addressing the clothing of a woman. What does the woman supposed to wear? And what is the woman supposed to not wear? Go ahead.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What does woman wear that pertain to a man?
No.
Pants. Women is not supposed to wear pants.
Right.
Your great grandma, she didn't wear a pair of pants. It started in 1960s with the feminist movement. You understand? Read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on.
Neither shall a man. Now this is for the men. Go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
What is a woman's garment?
I don't know.
What are women supposed to wear?
Oh, like skirts?
Skirts and dresses.
Right. Yeah.
Not tight skirts. Not mini skirts, but long, modest skirts. You understand? Our sisters are supposed to wear skirts, non-revealing clothes. Why?
So these, I be seeing dudes with the Muslim dudes.
They're wearing a dress, and that's against the Bible.
Right.
That is against the Bible. Read this again. The last part.
For unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Now, they're doing a movement, right? It's popular, right? First it starts off with jokes, right? Gay movement. LGBT. First it starts off with jokes, right? Then they put laws saying that you can't speak against it.
Right.
And then it becomes acceptable for the masses.
Right.
When I was in middle school, it wasn't cool to be gay. When you was a teenager, it wasn't cool to be gay.
They used to get beat up in school.
They used to get beat up, hemmed up, right? Now today, oh, now all of a sudden, I don't got a problem with them.
You go to get federal, what?
You go to jail.
No.
You go to jail. If you discriminate against the... Yes. If you discriminate against homosexualities, which is against God's laws, you gotta go to jail according to this society.
Obama came with that bullshit.
Obama, that's another thing. The presidents, we're gonna get a lot of laws. You understand? As much as it's good things to uplift your spirit, it's things that we gotta keep. You understand?
I don't even like this shit because my kids, I don't want them seeing this shit.
Yes, but they're pushing it out. First it starts with gay people, right? Then it starts with pedophilia. Then it starts with bestiality. You understand? Transgender. They already doing it. You understand? They changing their kind. Go ahead. Give me that. You read.
Psalm chapter 94 verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?
So, on their laws, the laws go against God's laws. This is Babylon, which is America, is the throne of iniquity.
Right.
Read this again.
Shall the throne of iniquity.
A throne. Who sits on the throne?
A king.
A king. What do we call the kings today in America?
We call the king?
Yeah, what would you call a king today in America? Who calls the shots?
Oh, the president.
The president, right?
Yeah.
Now that's another thing. The president, right? Obama able to sign executive laws, laws that you can't go against. He signed saying 2 men. They use a black face to say 2 men could get married. 2 women could get married. That's against God's laws. We're gonna keep going with the laws. Because this brother gotta know, by the end of he walk off, he got to know what he has to do and how can he get the kingdom. Numbers, right? Go ahead.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
That's you. That's the blacks, Hispanics. Come forth, my brother. Come forth. Put out the cigarette, man.
I know my knowledge, man. You're right. We was the 1800s. We was the first Hebrew Jews in the 1800s, and they kept us out for 400 years.
But you gotta know what you gotta do as a people. If you know that you're the Hebrews, which we don't speak Hebrew today, no, you're the biblical Israelites the Bible speaks of. You understand? When you say that you're an Israelite, it has power to it. They're not threatening saying that, oh, I'm Islam, I'm a Muslim, oh, I'm a Christian. The white man is not threatened if they say that you're a Christian or you're part of this Egyptology or different types of sects. When you say you're the Israelites, that nationality, when you claim back your nationality, that's when it's a problem. You understand? There's celebrities out there. There's celebrities, Nick Cannon, Deshaun Jackson. They said that they're Israelites. And they made them apologize on media. They take back what they said.
What he said was the truth.
What they said was the truth. But we have to go, my brother, knowing the knowledge is one thing. But how do we conduct ourselves is a whole different thing. It doesn't make sense, right?
That's the problem. Our people scared. They scared.
No, don't leave. Don't leave, man. Don't leave. You can't leave. You know that you're the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm going to deal with this brother for a second, right? And I'm going to hear some of you. We know that we're Israelites, right? How do we conduct ourselves? Are we supposed to be smoking? Are we supposed to have blonde hair? See that? Let's get some laws on that. Give me the blonde hair. Give me the blonde hair. You got to know, because you watch what? Young Dirt, right? That's his name? Lil Dirt? My bad. I don't listen to this stuff.
Listen.
But hold on.
I rate the little Dirt because he's from the streets like me. You feel me?
I know. You
relate
can
to
relate. The thing is, they take these celebrities. They take these celebrities that they came from the ground up. They was born in North. You know what I'm saying? They was born in the slums and they made it. So they can relate. That's why they are spokespersons, are figures. And then we look at them like, yo, that's me right there. You know, I could get out the hood. But no, how did they get out the hood? What do they rap about?
You know, dumb shit. Like killing, all that dumb shit.
Selling drugs? Is that right?
Nah. And just like they about to legal for sex offenders that had sex with 4-year-olds and shit like that. They about to legalize that shit.
You see that?
That shit crazy.
And some rappers rap about that.
Right.
You know some rappers rap about that?
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls.
Biggie, I know he had a lot.
He said,
of cake,
don't
though.
you know my Dirt kidnapped kids?
Biggie
Exactly. But they rap about pedophilia. That right there is poison in our mind. 1 Corinthians 15.
But see,
Evil communication.
The little young ones, the ones that's
but see, the people that own the industry, that's what they want them to talk about.
Yeah.
When you go outside the box, you won't hear them roosting from
Listen to this. Go ahead. Evil communication.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived.
Don't be deceived. Don't be tricked. Because the white man, who owns the music industry?
The white man.
The Jewish man. Is they going to push out anything that's beneficial to our people? So the Bible says, be not deceived. Don't be tricked. Go ahead.
Evil communications.
Little Dirt. Fetty Wap. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, WAP, y'all know what I'm talking about. That is evil communication. Don't be tricked by that. Go ahead.
Corrupt good men.
Read it again.
Be not deceived.
Don't be tricked by the white man's lies.
Evil communications corrupt good manners.
It corrupts us. When we listen to the song over and over again, right? Earlier, when you first stepped up, you said that you wanted revenge on the white man. That corrupts good manners, because why? The vengeance is of the Lord.
Right.
You're supposed to wait for God to handle the white man.
That's right.
God said Christ said when he coming back, he's not coming back as a man. You see all these buildings? Look around. You see all these buildings? They're going to be flat.
Right.
There's not going to be no more Fetty Wap, Little Dirt to listen to. Babylon, America is going to be destroyed.
Right.
The influence, the witchcraft that they have on our people is going to be destroyed.
Right.
Give me a Leviticus 13.
Look at
I
Oprah.
wanted that.
Look at Oprah.
Oprah?
One of them.
These niggas got
Oprah's
these
one of
motherfuckers got
them.
the
Yes, Oprah is one of them. Now, let's read this. Because I mentioned something about your hair. I want to give you the law on that, okay? Go ahead.
Bring it up.
Leviticus chapter 13 verse 30. Then the priest shall see the plague.
So we on Leviticus, the book of the law, right? There's a priest. He shall see the plague. Go ahead.
And behold, if it be in sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair,
Blonde is a French word meaning yellow. If it be in sight, a yellow thin hair, what is it?
then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
Wait a minute. Who has blonde hair?
Then the priest shall pronounce him unclean.
What is the white man? He has blonde hair. What did the Bible say he is? Unclean. So why would you want to envy your oppressors? You know what I want. Why would you want to imitate them? You understand? It's the music industry that's influenced your actions. You understand? You see Chris Brown with all the tats. What do you want to do? You want to go against God's laws and get all the tattoos around your body. When God said don't get tattoos. You got tattoos? It's alright. Don't get no more. You understand? That's your way of repentance. Go ahead. Read this.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
God said don't envy the oppressor. Don't get the blonde hair. You understand? Read that again.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Now, the reason why black people seek to envy the oppressor, the white man wear pants from the feminist movement, our sisters want to wear pants. You understand? Our sisters follow the feminist movement. You understand? Whatever the dominant class do, that's what we follow. But we don't know that we are the greatest people that walk the planet Earth. You understand? Speaking about a simple hair, right? Give me let's see God's hair. Let's see what type of texture God's hair is in Daniel.
Bring it
Right?
out.
Because we want to blonde our hair, look like them and all that. That is against God's laws. Read this.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down.
The thrones. Babylon, America is going to be cast down according to the Bible. Read.
And the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow.
The Ancient of Days, the man that is older than days, is God. He created days. He was before days. My brothers, God was before days. Read.
And the hair of his head,
Now we're talking about God's hair. We are talking about God's hair. What texture was God's hair?
and the hair of his head like the pure wool.
You see that? You have woolly hair. I have woolly hair. Black people have woolly hair. Hispanic people have woolly hair.
Right.
Native Americans have woolly hair. We have God's hair.
Right. That's right.
But society paints what?
Straight.
Straight hair is the way. Nappy hair, no good.
Not the way.
What do they say? Black, get back. White, you all right? Or is the other way around? Read this again.
Some guys make you cut your hair.
What you say, brother?
Some guys make you cut your hair.
Why?
Because they feel as though you don't look like them. So they want you to look like them. So they tell you to cut your hair.
The thing is, they want us to keep breaking God's law. That's why. That's the American way. They say the American dream is actually a nightmare. They say you have to shave your head, right? Cut your beard, Why? Because you can continue breaking God's laws. You got to understand. What is that sign at? Give me this. You got to understand. Hold this up, Shimon. The white man, they know who we are according to the Bible. They share books. You understand? The Arab man, they forced upon us Islam, and they still have our people enslaved in Africa. You heard about that, Liberia locking us up and all that, right? The African, they said that Saudi Arabia and Libya, you can look it up. The African, they said that Africans sold Africans to slavery. No, Africans sold Israelites into the hands of the white man into slavery. You understand? You understand that? These people know who we are. And what their goal is to push the breaking of God's laws on us. You understand? To the foods that we eat. Give me Leviticus 11. Because I want to hit the laws for y'all. The foods that we eat. My brother, what's your name? Ray? Ray? Rail, right? What type of foods do you eat? You eat healthy? Like, Sabi? Okay. So I know that you don't eat no pork probably, right? You eat shellfish? No. What do you eat? You don't eat healthy. We gotta take care of our body, because believe it or not, that's a part of God's laws. You understand?
It's hard, it's hard to eat.
Wait. So do you, what?
You see how the chickens be so big? That's because they injecting the chicken with the shit that give our bodies infections.
GMOs.
Like we eat that shit give our bodies infections. But if we eat stuff that come off that grow from the ground naturally, we be okay. But once
now, let me expound on that. John. Let me expound. John, let me expound on what he said, because he said a lot right there, right? The foods is making our body sluggish. You walk up the stairs, just one flight, and you out of breath. Your thighs hurt. You understand? They do that by design. You eat pork? You used to? What about crab, shrimp? You eat your shrimp fried rice, right? Yeah. You like that? You like shrimp fried rice too? No, I'm dead serious. Yeah, y'all like. Let's see what God says. Read that.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 2.
No, it's not rotten. No, it's not rocking. Because the Chinese man that's selling you the shrimp fried rice. Yo, I went into a restaurant the other day. Asparagus fell on the floor. You know what he did? He picked it up, tossed it back in there. Guess what? He's doing probably with our shrimp. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to eat shrimp according to the Bible. We're about to read that. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And the swine.
The swine is pig. The swine is pig, right? Read.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof,
the swine divide the hoof. His foot is parted. Read.
And be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
He doesn't regurgitate its food. It doesn't have a proper digestive system. You understand? He doesn't regurgitate his food and cleans his food.
Bring it out.
Go ahead. He is unclean to you. You know what they say, you are what you eat? The pig is unclean. So what are you making your body? Unclean. The pig can eat another pig. The pig can eat doo. So if the pig is, if we are what we eat and we eating the pig, then what do we consider ourselves? Pigs. No, what word did you say? That was a word. Shit. Exactly. Let's read on. Let's see now. That's the surface, right? Let's see under the water. Go ahead.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales.
So these are the waters, right? Go ahead. Fins, what?
Fins and scales in the waters.
The things that have fins and scales. So fishes that have fins and scales. So can we eat an octopus? That has fins and scales? No, right? Shrimp, does it have fins and scales? No, it doesn't. It has to have fins and scales. Go ahead, read that again.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales.
Now let me tell you something about the shrimp, because you like that. You said shrimp fried rice is good, right? Let me tell you about that, right? Where do they get shrimp from?
The ocean.
Where in the ocean? There's levels to it.
At the bottom.
All the way in the bottom. So now you got the top, right? You got the sharks. You got the not elephants. Whales. You got all these different types of fish, right? What do? They have digestive systems, so they release waste, and that waste floats all the way in the bottom. And guess what that waste meets? The shrimp. And you know what the shrimp does? They eat it. They clean. They clean the ocean. Now, here comes the Chinese man. They go in the ocean, shake the net, and grab a whole bunch of shrimp and make it into a delicacy, and they put it on your plate. You understand? Chinese people don't even clean shrimp right. You understand? There's like a line there's a dark line on it. Have you ever seen that before?
That's the vein. That's the vein.
Nah, that's not the vein. That's the waste. That's when they clean the system. So you put that in your body, right? You're an older gentleman. When you go to the hospital, oh doc, I'm not feeling good. The first thing he asks you, how is your diet? If you say, oh, I eat pork, bacon, shellfish, he's gonna tell you the reason why you have high blood pressure and gout and all these different diseases, colon cancer, is because of what you're eating. You understand?
Bring it up.
This brother looks up Dr. Savvy, right?
Yo, my doctor don't ask me that shit. They just do blood work, and then when I come
When you have,
Some of them not gonna ask you.
you got a bad, my brother, you got a bad doctor.
But if you was paying that bread out your pocket, like
Read this.
These shall ye eat all that are in the waters, whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters, in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Now,
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. Iuic has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. Iuic, we deliver the truth.